Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of What I'm Playing, and we're gonna hop in with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. No real reason to be playing this, I just figured like doing some classic Sonic. Yeah, so this is the 2000 something port by Backbone, and a lot of people say it's really bad. I don't really see too many problems with it, but then again, I'm not a video game reviewer. Maybe I should be though, I don't know. Seems like a lot of those guys can't get it right. Anyway, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Tails, Miles Tails, Prower the Fox. I have nothing to talk about today. I just wanted to play some Sonic 2. I actually just got finished recording Lightning Returns. Not a Let's Play, but a What I'm Playing episode, just so I could show off an amazing song called Nova Cresselia. I think that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about how amazing that music is, and why the music does not do, or the game does not do the music justice. I think it's kind of sad. I was playing Final Fantasy 13, and I love that soundtrack so much. And Lightning Returns continues with some great music by Hamauzu Masashi, I believe that's his name. And you know, it's kind of a bummer because the game is, I mean, it's okay. You know, gameplay-wise, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just I prefer 13 so much more that it's kind of depressing to play through that game and be like, oh, the music's great and the gameplay's fun, but it's just like, I don't know, it's not the same. I think the thing is though, this has nothing to do with Sonic, but I think the thing is for me, Lightning Returns is a very lonely game. You know, you spend Final Fantasy 13 with a cast of, you know, 6 or 7 characters at a time. I say 7 because you have like Sarah and other people who might be with you or be mentioned or whatever, but yeah, you know, you have a bunch of people that you're with, and you get to know a lot of them, and it's really fun to be around them, and you see the interactions. And then you have 13 too, where I really love the the Noel and Sarah relationship. Like, it's really fun to watch them and how they interact with each other. So it's for me, it's just kind of sad to see. And I didn't get hit. Wow. I did get hit. It's kind of sad to see Lightning, and she's alone. Like, she plays, literally, if you watch the cutscenes, I said literally a lot in that part too. If you watch the cutscenes, Lightning plays a lot of the different roles. She's the cynic, you know, she's the comedic relief, she's the stoic one, she gets childish at some points, and you know, she plays all those roles that, you know, Hope, Snow, Saz, Vanille, Fang played along with her. And it's sad because it's like, well, that's fine, but that's not the same Lightning. And granted, it's not the same world, but I don't know. Maybe this is what I should have said. I should just like switch the commentary, put this commentary over the Lightning Returns part. That would be fantastic. But anyway, we're playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love this game. I got this game in 1996 because I was 3 years old then, and at that point I had a Sega Genesis, courtesy of my uncle, and he gave me this game as well as Mortal Kombat 2. And my mommy did not want me playing Mortal Kombat 2, so I didn't play that game that often, at least not to her knowledge. And I played this game a lot. I played this game with my sister, I played this game by myself, I played this game with my friends. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Actually, as a kid, when I was like 3, I could never actually get past Chemical Plant Zone. It wasn't until I was a little bit older that I could actually get through the whole game. But because that Mega Mac, you know, I'll point out when I get to that point of the level. But the Mega Mac, it just that stuff, I could not get past that. My little chubby 3-year-old fingers couldn't let me beat it. But here we go, Zone Act 2. We're gonna. I always take the. Oh wait, no, okay, wrong level. I was thinking the top path, but there's only one path to take right there. Probably the most well-known hidden life in all of Sonic history. And jump. I wonder what the shield would look like. Probably won't look very good. YouTube has a problem with these Sonic the Hedgehog shields from what I have seen, so it's kind of a bummer, but oh well. I feel like that should be my tagline. It's kind of a bummer, but oh well. I say that in like every Let's Play ever. So such and such a thing happened, and it's kind of a bummer, but oh well. It's like, that's pretty much, that sums up my commentary to a T. I love this level though. I'm not going to say anything actually, but I will talk about the background. I love this level so much. Like, I always wanted to visit that city in the background. Like, it's a city with a green lake. I mean, I don't know, it's just not a green lake, but it's like a chemical disaster that happened there. But it's just so cool. I mean, I love the Sonic. If there's one thing that I will forever say Sonic has over Mario games, it's the color palette. Like, I like I really like, I really like Sonic, Mario World, but Sonic has, no, Mario has nothing on Sonic's color palette. Granted, you know, the 8-bit Sonic games on the Game Gear weren't exactly the most visually pleasing games to look at, and I'm failing so hard. We're gonna do this right this time. But, you know, as far as 16-bit Mario versus 16-bit Sonic, dang, 16-bit Mario takes the cake. And we're just gonna do this right here and jump, and there we go. I also like these guys that I'm standing on right here. Like, they have little, like, squinty eyes almost. Like, some of them look like they have eyes, and then these guys look like they're, like, squinting their eyes or whatever. Kind of like emojis or something, I don't know. But, I don't know, the backgrounds in Sonic games are just... For me, there's, like, you could almost have a whole side story on Sonic backgrounds, because Sonic goes to some really trippy places. Like, Mario, he's in the mountains, he's in the forest and stuff. Oh, crap, I thought I had one more hit. Okay, well, that's good. Actually, I think I have smoothing on, let me see. Let's go to options and settings and oh no, let's turn smoothing on. I don't know why. I just kind of like messing around with that. It's kind of interesting. This, like, it looks, maybe you can tell on YouTube, but I know, like, I can definitely tell on my TV. When I turn smoothing on, it looks like a completely different game almost. It's really crazy. Like Sonic's model alone, I mean, obviously it's smoother, but it looks really good for some reason. I don't know. It looks like everything's made out of clay. Like, I don't know. I like that. Anyway, Aquatic Ruin Zone. I remember watching the opening cutscene, not the opening cutscene, but you know, like when the little demo plays before you hit the start menu on these games. And I'd always love watching Aquatic Ruin because I could never actually get to this level when I was a kid. So I'd just watch it and be like, oh wow, that's such a cool level. I hope I get there one day. So it's probably the least intimidating. I was gonna say most unintimidating. The least intimidating Sonic water level in the history of Sonic, because you can completely avoid the water, as I'm pretty sure every LPer has ever mentioned to this date. But I always hit that guy. That's so sad. It's camo dude, and yeah, perfect. I wish I could play Sonic 3's special stages right now. Like, that's all I've been thinking about for like the past 2 weeks. But I can only play it on like my Genesis or my Wii, and I can't record it. From the Wii U. I think I mentioned this somewhere in another part. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. But basically, I can't record from my... I transferred my Wii over to my Wii U, right? That sounds so disgusting, slightly, if you have a childish sense of humor like me. I transferred my Wii over to my Wii U, and basically, I have all my like virtual console games on the Wii U. Sadly, when I go to record from the Wii, like when I go to record Wii emulation from the Wii U, there's no settings option to change like the display. So it's just set to whatever default. Because of that, I don't think you can record Wii emulation from the Wii U. Maybe you can. You probably can. I haven't played around with it enough to try. But from what I can tell, I haven't been able to. I've only tried like once for about 15 minutes. So it goes to show you how much dedication I put into that. But so basically, I'll have to like either rebuy Sonic 3 for the Wii, just so I can play it, because I can record from that, or I'll just mess around and see if I can get it from the Wii U. And we're going to hop all the way over, and that's perfect, and get those rings, and get that extra life. It's kind of sad, because I'm going to play this like I do normally, for 15 minutes, see how far I get. But yeah, I feel kind of bad, because I'm playing this, and it's like, you know, speedrunner, he could probably finish the entire game at this rate, and I'm like, oh, I'll get through the first 3-4 levels, no big deal. So we'll see how far we go. I don't think anyone has ever really played this boss the right way after they figured out you could do this. It's kind of sad. And I say that as I fall off the little thingy. And of course, I can't jump up there. You can jump up here. And there you go. I just thought it'd be cool if the hammer hurt you as it fell down. That would be kind of intense. On another note, my back hurts like crazy. I don't even know why. If you're wondering, I sleep on the floor, so that's kind of interesting. It's a personal choice. I choose not to have a bed. Also because I don't want to buy a bed because I'm 6'6", and that's going to be an expensive bed. So I do like sleeping on the floor. It's very Japanese, if you will. Gets the job done. And let's hop over here. Let's bounce around. Actually, let's just have fun in this level. I love Casino Night. Actually, that's something I'll point out. One thing I love so much about this game, and Tails always glitches out right there. I love well, obviously the music. I probably won't put song tiles in this, just because the song tiles are kind of self-explanatory. If you look at the zone that we're playing, you'll know exactly what, nice little glitch there, exactly what song is playing, so, you know, I probably won't waste time and put the song tiles in anyway. But, yo, if you've played this game, you play the 2-player levels, you know how good the music is for that. Like, I love Emerald Hills, remix, because I think I mentioned this in part something like 9 or 10 or something of Super Mario 3D World, which I'm having some trouble recording recently, but that's another story for another day. And the music used in Sonic 2's special or 2-player levels was all supposed to be used in like the actual game for like Winter Zone, Rock Zone, or whatever zones that they had planned, that Dust Hill Zone. So, you know, it was all supposed to be used in the actual game, but they ran out of time, as with most Sonic releases, and, you know, they put it in the 2-player levels, which I'm really glad they did, just because I love Casino Night's theme song. Something that I always have thought was, if you listen to Casino Night Zone Act 2, or not Act 2, the 2-player levels, if you listen to the first one, which, well, we can't listen to right now because I have invincibility, but if you listen to the regular zone, it reminds me of, like, you know, you're at a casino, but it reminds me of like old people playing bingo, right? It's like very jazzy, and like you can picture an old dude with his like golf hat on snap into the beat or whatever. But then if you listen to the 2-player zone, it reminds me of if like you're like, you know, your 21st birthday, 22nd birthday, whatever, you're going to the casino, you're playing the slots, you're playing blackjack, all sorts, like you're just heavy gambling. Like that's what it reminds me of. For that, actually, can I play 2-player? Let's save the game actually, just so I can go back into it, because I'm at 12 minutes. If I can play 2-player, I just want to show off. I only have one PS3 controller, in case you're wondering. So let's see. Can we actually play 2-player? Local co-op. Yeah. Do we need? Oh, you can't. What? Screw that. I don't have anything I can use for. Oh, I need to get an adapter, because I have plenty of PS2 controllers. Oh, let's go online. Oh wait, no, I'm not going online. Scratch that. Screw that, because I have to put in my junk. Anyway, let's see here. That sounded wrong. Put in my junk. But we'll hop back into the game. Maybe I'll just cut. No, I'm not gonna cut that out. I don't cut things out. That's a waste of time. that's a waste of my time. But yeah, I love. Maybe I'll like put in. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna stop talking here, and I'm gonna put the music in. If I don't do it, then it'll just seem like I just stopped talking. But if I remember, I'm gonna stop talking. I'll put the music in briefly so you can hear what I'm talking about, and you will see that the Casino Night player 2-player music sounds like what I just described versus the 1-player music. So I'm gonna stop talking for about 15 seconds. Ready, set, go. And start back up again. I guess that was 15 seconds. I wasn't really looking at the clock, but hopefully I was close enough. So hopefully I did what I said, and I will put the music in. But I don't really know, because I might be in a really bad mood by the time I decide to do that and be like, I don't feel like doing that. Anyway, how can you be in a bad mood when you're editing a Let's Play video? How could you? I don't know. And are we almost? We're not even almost done. 14 minutes. Oh well, we will go until I hit probably the end of this level. I wanted to show off, what was that level? The next one, that Blue Hill level. What's the name? Hilltop Zone, yeah. Which is basically a recolor of Emerald Hill. But I really like that level. Seems like a lot of people don't really like it, but I really like Hilltop Zone. It's very, very nice. I like the way all the signs look with the smoothing on, actually. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, everything looks like clay. I don't know. Here's a question. Do you guys actually, if you play this game, do you actually use the pinball things, or do you just do what I do and get hit by the little spike things? Or do you just, you know, run up the walls and hit Robotnik? I think it's, I don't know, I've always found it easier, but I don't even know if you can use the pinball things to effectively hit him. But, I don't know. If you use the pinball things, let me know. But that'll be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. We freed the animals. They're all clay-looking and furry and fuzzy and whatnot. And I will see you in the next episode of what I'm playing, whatever it might be, as Tails spazzes out with me. Spazz out, Tails. Alright, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.